Welcome into the Bigger the Pill podcast. Y'all already know the saying, the bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. Best believe that go for anything you got going on in your life. Make sure y'all like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow. If y'all grow with me, I grow with you, and we grow together. I ain't even finna waste no time, man. I'm jump straight into it. Y'all see what's going on. I'm Baltimore Ravens head to toe, and I'm standing on that. Win, lose, or draw, I'm standing on that. Y'all know what time it is. I bleed black and purple. So we gonna jump straight in. We ain't gonna sugarcoat. We ain't gonna play with it. None of that. We gonna go and jump straight in. We gonna talk. Matter of fact, let me take this jacket off. Hold on. Let me take this jacket off. Take this jacket out. We gonna get busy. First of all, we gonna jump into the stats and all that good, fine stuff. But we gonna talk about the eye test, what you're seeing with your own two eyes. That's what we gonna talk about first. First of all, it's starting to look Lamar Jackson. You starting to look like the James Harden of the NFL, and I don't like it. Let's go on jump straight to it. You're starting to look like the James Harden of the NFL, and I don't like it. Every time we get to a big game, all of a sudden you forget how to play football, and I'm confused as to why is that. And you about to win your third MVP. Somebody please talk to me right here, right now, and tell me what am I supposed to believe? What am I supposed to think now? Come on, man. Tell me something. Now, everything ain't your fault because you came out second half and had an amazing second half, had a great second half, turned up in the second half. But the thing is, the interception. I don't know if you was trying to throw the ball away or if you was really trying to complete that pass, but some got to give. Something got to give. You got to learn to fight another down. You ain't got to be the superstar. You ain't got to be Superman every play. But it ain't just your fault, Lamar. I ain't just going to put it on you. But like I said, you starting to look like the James Harden of the NFL, and I don't like it. Nah. Boom. You throw the interception. Cool. They ain't even score off the interception. Be straight. Ain't nothing. Turn around, and on a bot snap, you fumble the ball. Now, listen, everybody going to be like, well, Kurt, dang, when he played Cincinnati, he had a bot snap. He picked it up, and when he picked it up, he threw a touchdown. All right, that's cool. That's fine. That's the regular season. We is in the playoffs. You need to learn to live to fight another down. Every possession matters. Every play counts. But, like I say, it wasn't just your fault. Because once that put us behind the 8 ball, all of a sudden, instead of going, we gets all the way down the field to the 2-yard line. And y'all decide not to give Derrick Henry the ball. That's coaching. We gonna say what it is. That's coaching. Then we score. We still score. And instead of just kick the extra point, go down 1, let our defense make a stand, y'all boys decide that y'all want to go for a 2, which made no sense. We weren't greedy for no points. We weren't starving for no points. They couldn't stop us. We went up and down the field all night, even with Lamar turning the ball over. We ain't have a 3 and out all night. Not 1 3 and out all night long. Had 2 and outs. He turned the ball over on second down. Had 2 of them. What I'm supposed to do with that, Lamar? Like I say, boy, you starting to look like the James Harden of the NFL, and I don't like it. Because I know you better than that. I can see it. So anyway, boom, like I say, then we get the coach. Instead of take the extra point, they want to go for 2s. Like the third best linebacker in the NFL ain't back on the field. Like he ain't back and like he don't know what's going on. They disrespected Matt Milano. If you got a top 5 linebacker ranking and he ain't number 3 on it, I don't want to hear it. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. But okay, cool. Go for the 2. It's the divisional round. It's win or go home. I understand. But every point matters. Every point matters. Then y'all see, as y'all see, brand new Derrick Henry, fresh out the package. Brand new. I wore this for a reason. We forget about he on the team. What we go get him for? What we go get him for? In a snow game. In a snow game. We ain't even feed him like we supposed to. Do y'all know that in the 2024 season, the Baltimore Ravens is 8-0 as long as Derrick Henry gets 20 plus carries? I did the math. We gave him 16. He went for 84. If you divide 84 by 16, you get 5.25 yards per carry. You multiply that by 20 carries, he would have had 105. We would have won the game. Because I know he would have at least got 2 touchdowns. Or that's at least 2 touchdowns on the board. We forget we have them. I didn't forget. That's why I wore this today. I wanted to know. Did they forget he was there? Talk to me. Talk to me. 16 carries for 84 yards. Please stop. This is King Henry. This man that gave you 1,900 yards this season alone at the age of 31. Nah. I ain't want to get to him because I would have felt. I really feel like I'd be kicking him while he down. Let me get some water because them boys got me hot. Look at my mouth. Oh no, can't be doing that. These lights bright in here too. So then we go to Mark Andrews. Now, granted, Mark Andrews through the first 6 weeks of this season gave us nothing. Nathaniel. He was coming off the injury. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get his rhythm back. Understandable. The last 11 weeks of the season, ball out. Touchdown machine. Can't drop a pass. Do y'all know Mark Andrews? Sunday night was his first night losing a fumble since 2019. Why, Kurt? Because he's a possession tight end. So why are you out here catching passes, trying to do juke moves like you Zay Flowers? I just need to know. You haven't lost a fumble since 2019. Ask me why. Once again, he's a possession tight end. Why are you out here trying to make juke moves like you Zay Flowers? I need to know. Where was the logic? There wasn't none. Costly fumble. After you had just dropped the pass. Just dropped the pass before that. We ain't even talking about the 2-point conversion you dropped. You had just dropped the first down on second down before that. What we talking about? What we talking about? I ain't even got to the Bills side of the ball yet, y'all. This is all Baltimore. I ain't even got to the Bills side of the ball yet. And trust and believe I'm getting there. Coaches forget to coach. Players forget to play. We beat ourselves every time. Been doing it all season. That's why everybody was confused as to how we had 5 losses on the season. Everybody confused as to how we had 5 losses on the season. I wasn't. Most penalized team in the NFL. But we only had 5 losses. Make it make sense, man. Most penalized team in the NFL this season. If that ain't beating yourself, I don't know what it is. I don't know what is. If that ain't beating yourself, I don't know what is. You feel me? So, boom. All right, cool. Cool, say less. Most penalized team in the season. Been beating ourselves all season. All of a sudden, I say the last 6 weeks of the season, we looking great. Boys ain't beating themselves. We blowing folk out. Woo, woo, woo. Everything fine and dandy. Y'all wait to get to the biggest game of the season. The biggest game of the season. And y'all fold. But let's get to the Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills for a second, though. Because I want to let y'all know. And I said this after we blew them boys out in week 4. I said, although we blew them boys out in week 4, it was good that we blew them boys out in week 4. I say, boy, look, if we got to see them boys again, it's going to be real. It's going to be one of them games. Because they was hurt. Their defense was hurt when we played them week 4. And like I said at the beginning, Matt Milano single-handedly won that game for the Buffalo Bills yesterday. Him and James Cook won that game for the Buffalo Bills yesterday. And I dare somebody tell me I'm lying. Matt Milano come back, play us, and shut down the whole middle of the secondary. No run lanes, no scramble lanes, and you bet not pass it over here. By himself. Like I told y'all. I've been watching Matt Milano. But I ain't gonna lie to y'all, boy. I wasn't giving him the credit that he deserved because it's hard. Because you got Roquan, Fred Warner, Dre Greenlaw when he healthy. Who else? What other linebacker right now really making noise? What my boy name out there in Washington still holding it down? Old head, Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang. But when you watch him, Matt Milano, it's hard to say that boy ain't a top 3 linebacker in the league right now. Buffalo got something with that one. I'm telling you right now. And that front four they got, man, I watch Ed Oliver. Oh, that's another one that don't escape blame. And I ain't heard nobody say nothing about him. Tyler Lindenbaum, our center. Yeah. Ed Oliver bullied that man all night long. Smack him around, bro. Sat in there and smack him around all night long. If I ain't know no better, I would have thought Ed Oliver was Aaron Donald out there. He smacked Tyler Lindenbaum all around, all night long. Smack him around. Smack him around. Smack him around. I heard Ed Oliver name so much last night. Man, listen. Then you got Josh Allen. You got to give it to the man, dog. The man, he's so smooth with it. He's so criminal with it. It's crazy. He's so smooth and so criminal with it. It's crazy. Josh knew I ain't got to do nothing tonight. He knew that. You could tell how he played the game. He knew that. All I got to do is manage the clock. All right, we going to get the job done tonight. And his mannerisms and how, man, come on, man. Man, what we talking about? Josh threw for 127 yards, y'all. And only had 20 yards rushing, y'all. His rushing touchdown came on a QB sneak after Lamar fumbled the ball, Von Miller picked it up and almost ran it all the way down there. What we talking about, man? And what made it so bad, once he knew that the game was over, nobody really paid it attention. It was a subtle moment. But if you really been watching sports, you seen it. Bro, he knew exactly where Lamar was standing on the sideline when the game was over, bro. He ain't had to look for the man, none of that. Walk straight up on him, let him know. Good game. But, yeah, it's mine tonight. This mine tonight. You feel me? If that ain't gamesmanship, I don't know what it is. To know exactly where the opposing quarterback that you're in the race for MVP against is standing on the sideline as you clinch a AFC championship spot, that's true gamesmanship. Now, I owe the Buffalo Bills and Josh Allen an apology, and I'm a man of accountability, and I can stand on that. Because I did not at all think them boys was going to be in no AFC championship game this season. Maybe next year. Maybe a year after that. But this year, man, you ain't going to tell me that y'all thought them boys was going to be in no AFC championship game. I don't care who you is. When Stephon Diggs chunked deuces and left, we thought they Super Bowl chances left with them. Let's keep that all the way a buck. Who? Not Josh. Not Josh. And after beating us, if he go into Kansas City and beat Kansas City, to make it to the Super Bowl, there's no way you argue that man is not the second best quarterback in the NFL. There's no way you could argue that he is not the second best quarterback in the NFL if he goes into Arrowhead, championship weekend, beats Pat Mahomes, and goes to the Super Bowl. Ain't even got to win the Super Bowl. He beat Pat Mahomes and get there. You cannot say he's not the second best quarterback in football. It'll be impossible to say that and actually say it with a straight face and believe it. I'm just going to tell you what it is. I'm going to call it what it is. We beat ourselves. But, hey, how the game was going, even if we didn't beat ourselves, it was going to come down to which quarterback was going to be able to put that cape on at the right time. Them the type of players we dealing with. Now y'all see why I always talk junk to NFC teams. Y'all ain't got to deal with what we got to deal with in the AFC, bro. You got Josh, Joe, Pat, Lamar, Herbert, Bo Nix now. He look like he gonna be around for a while. You ain't no telling who the Raiders about to bring in there at quarterback. Ain't no telling who they about to bring in there at quarterback. Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, although he might be about to retire. You feel me? So ain't no telling who they about to bring in at quarterback. See, this is why I give the NFC teams hell like I do, y'all. They ain't got to deal with all that. Usually in the NFC, it's two quarterbacks that stand above all, and that's all you really got to worry about. You feel me? You know what everybody else going to do. I mean, times are changing, though, because the NFC got some good quarterbacks over there now. But Bills did that thing, man. I tipped my hat to him. I tipped my hat to Josh, and I'm going to keep it all the way funky with you. I really and truly hope Josh go get that ring. Because I don't think they going to give him the MVP just out the strength that Lamar got. He was in the race for MVP. Then on top of being in the race for MVP, he got the first team All-Pro vote. So I really don't see Josh winning MVP. But I really and truly do hope that Josh go and get that Super Bowl. He got a tall task ahead of him now. Because you got to go into Kansas City and ain't no 12 man. They got 13 man out there. Hey, they got 13 men out there. You're best to know it. You're best to know it. You got the fans, you got the team, and the refs. Got to beat all them boys if you want to get through KC. You feel me? But hey, good game, good season. I'm proud of my boys. I'll forever be proud of my boys. Like I tell y'all all the time. I bleeds black and purple forever and always. Forever and always. Come on, Hotspot. Don't get that like that now. All right, we back in the game. All right. But we moving right on along. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow. If y'all grow with me, I grow with you, we grow together. Y'all already know it. It's the Bigger the Pill podcast. Bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. I'm your host, Curtis McNeil. We're going to keep this show on the road. Now we moving right on along. Let's go ahead and go to this Kansas City Texans game. Let's go there. Now, first and foremost, let me say this, full disclosure. I'm not finna sit up here and lie to y'all and look y'all in y'all face and tell y'all that the Texans could have won that game. But I'm not going to sit up here and also tell you that they had no chance of winning that game. You see what I'm saying? Because you never know the outcome, but what I am going to tell you is this. Based off the game flow and how that game was rolling and the things that was taking place in that game, if you take the refs out of it, the Texans didn't play a game good enough to beat a Kansas City Chiefs team. And that's just the God's honest truth. That's just the God's honest truth. I don't care what you do. If you're going to beat a Kansas City Chiefs team, you're not beating them with 14 points. I don't care what you say. I don't care. You could play them. You could play this same game against them on Mars. 14 points is not going to beat a Kansas City Chiefs team. It's just not happening. Now, it didn't help none that you had to play them in Arrowhead. And yes, the refs did. The refs was out there showing love. Pat called it. Pat had a couple, you know what I'm saying, roughing the passers that let's just be real. They wasn't roughing the passers. They wasn't. You know what I mean? But when you're a great QB, y'all know it. We done seen it already one time before. We seen it for 20 years. I don't know why y'all act like it's something new now. We seen it for 20 years with Tom Brady. Y'all know the saying, man. If you want to beat a man, you got to beat the man. That's just what it is, man. That's just what it is. We seen this same behavior for Tom Brady for 20 years. I don't know why y'all sitting around here acting like this with Patrick Mahomes is something new. This man is on the verge of making history. This man is on the verge of making history, y'all. Yes, GOAT status. He is on the verge already. And then y'all would sit and drag the refs, man. It's just like the game of basketball. The whistle always favor the most favorable player, the most physical player. That's just what it is. Pat is that guy right now. He is the face of the league. If you think he's not going to get a call or two, you're delusional. You're delusional. If you think Pat Mahomes is not going to get a call or two, you're delusional. We watched and witnessed this for 20 years with Tom Brady. Come on, man. Y'all better wake up. Call it rigged if you want. Call it what you want. If you want to be the man, you got to beat the man. And right now, ain't nobody beat him, but I'm going to tell y'all now, I'm strongly considering taking Josh and Arrowhead next weekend now. This weekend now. All right. I'm strongly considering it. Think it's a game. But like I said, it don't matter. This game, the game that the Texans put on film, that I watched with my two eyes, I don't care if you could take the refs out of the game. We'll take the refs out of the game. Any call that they made, we gonna pretend they ain't make them. And they could have played this game on Mars, and this performance that the Houston Texans put up, I guarantee you still wouldn't have beat no Kansas City team, no Andy Reid coach team. 14 points. Come on, man. 14 points. Who you beat? Who? Pat Mahomes? Andy Reid? Travis Kelce? Who? You gonna beat them boys with how many points? 14? Man, stop it. I ain't seen nobody do it yet. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't even lie to yourself and say that is possible. Y'all know that's not happening. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then CJ couldn't put up no touchdown. All them empty calorie yards, 245 yards passing. All them empty calorie yards, and you still couldn't get no touchdown on the board. Somebody tell me something. And y'all know I like CJ. I told y'all sophomore slumps is real. We gonna see how true that statement is. When Jaden Daniels come out next season, we're going to see if he can beat the sophomore slump. But sophomore slumps are real. And even in the sophomore slump, C.J. Stroud got them boys all the way to the divisional round to throw 245 yards of empty calorie yards and give them no touchdown. Man, you should have rolled over and let the Chargers get in there. Man, you should have rolled over and let the Chargers get in there, man. Somebody. Ain't no way, CJ. Come on, man. Come on, man. My boy Joe Mixon been doing his thing all year, though. 18 carries, 88 yards, and a TD. You know what I mean? Then the defense got him a touchdown. Them the only 2 touchdowns of the game for the Texans. What we talking about, man? What we talking about? What we talking about? We ain't gonna beat the dead horse, man. I had the Chiefs winning that game. I had Baltimore winning that Buffalo game. We got the Baltimore prediction wrong, but y'all already know I beat Black and Purple, baby. Y'all see it. Still on me. But we moving right along, man. We moving right along, because y'all already know who I want to talk about. Y'all know who I want to talk about. My boy Lamar gone, but my other dog, my other dog still out there. Why my personal hotspot want to tweet tonight? Come on now. Tighten up, short. Trying to woo over here now. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all know who I want to talk about, though. What I told y'all. You want to beat Detroit, you got to go in there and put up points. That's what I said, ain't it? How 45 sound? That sound pretty good to me. Huh? That sound pretty good to me. Tell me, what's up? My boy went out there, put a whooping on them so bad, had Campbell at the podium crying. He out there crying. Come on, man. Call it passion, call it what you want. Ain't that much passion in the world if you got y'all that ill prepared. Y'all was that ill prepared. There's no way. Y'all boys went out there and allowed a rookie quarterback to walk up and down the field all night long. Now, granted, this ain't no regular rookie we talking about here now. Let's go ahead and put that out there first of all. I don't want nobody to think I'm downplaying my boy, because, hey, look, I've been told y'all from the beginning of the season that boy was going to be one of them ones. Been told, all right. They act like they forgot that boy a Heisman winner now. They acted like they forgot or something just because he's a rookie. All right, I understand. Walk up and down the field all night long. 299 yards. That's passing. He had like 300-something all purpose. Come on, man. 299 passing and another 51 running. 300-something yards all purpose by itself now. Now, I'm going to tell you what's so dangerous about him. Because I see the same thing I see in Lamar with him. But the only difference is this boy look like he know how to win the big game, y'all. This boy Jaden Daniels look like he know how to win the big game now. We gonna find out. He go to them Eagles, and he got to do what he do in Philly. Last time he beat y'all, now he threw 5 TDs. Now I don't want y'all to forget that. Although, you know what I'm saying, that is a game. Jalen Hurts got hurt. He got hurt, what, first quarter? But he threw 5 on y'all now. I'm just saying. Put some respect on my boy now. Offensive Rookie of the Year. And he done did the unthinkable already now. He already done went on the road and won the first road game as a rookie. The turnaround and the go in Detroit. Detroit, you was on bye. And I don't want to hear the excuse of rust or none of that, because it wasn't no long bye. It was a regular season bye. Y'all only had 1 week off. Wasn't no 2 weeks, no 3 weeks, none of that. No, not like Kansas City. No, y'all had a regular bye because y'all played everybody all the way up. Y'all had to play everybody in order to lock up the number 1 seed when y'all played Minnesota last game of the season, regular season. So y'all didn't have no long bye. Not like y'all would have had if y'all would have rested with KC. No. No. So I don't want to hear rust. I don't want to hear rust. I don't want to hear too much rest. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear none of that. Y'all boys been putting up 50 points on people all season. 50 points. Blowing folk out. Man, cut it out, man. Jared Goff come out there and give you 3 interceptions. It looked like the moment was too big for him. Ain't you been to a Super Bowl? I forgot. That playoff run, you played like some shit too. Excuse my French. Y'all know I be trying to do better with that. Huh? That's what got you shipped up out of L.A. And then you tried to blame Todd Gurley, and my boy career wasn't never the same afterwards. Yeah. Y'all remember that. That's that same Jared Goff. See what I'm learning is when a person show you who they are, believe them. I'm learning that slowly but surely. Jared Goff pressurized situation. Because he didn't. If we go back and look at it, I don't think he did too good last game of the season in that pressurized situation against Sam Darnold. It was really just, you know what I'm saying, his defense just was putting so much pressure on them boys. It just was easy for him. You know what I mean? But he was decent in that game. He ain't wild me. You feel me? But then boy Jaden Daniels though, all right. I'm going to tell you now. The boy done won 2 on the road as a rookie now. He done went in the hostile environments and done won 2 of them things. If he go into Philly and beat Philly to go to the Super Bowl in his rookie year, I'm sorry, we going to have to say it. It's going to be the greatest rookie season at the quarterback position we've ever seen in NFL history. In NFL history. If this young boy, this man is 23, 24, young, if this young man takes the Washington Commanders, first of all, he already done made history. He got these boys in the first NFC Championship game. They done been in since 1991. We in 2024. That's a long time. I ain't got time to do the math on it. You feel me? Let me drink my water. If he take these boys to a Super Bowl, man, this will be the greatest rookie season as a quarterback that we have ever witnessed in NFL history, y'all. In NFL history, y'all, if he can pull it off. But one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to keep on saying it. If you want to break this thing down to offense and defensive units left in the NFL, so we saying Kansas City defense, Kansas City offense, Buffalo defense, Buffalo offense, Philly defense, Philly offense, Washington defense, Washington offense, right? If we break this down for real, Philly has the best positions, best offensive side, defensive side left in the NFL now. Defensively, they might be the best unit overall out of all teams. They got that defense is that real. See, but what the key is for them is Quinyon got hurt last game. Quinyon got hurt now. So we got to see if Quinyon going to be back. Because Quinyon by himself locked down that whole side now if he want to. So we got to see if Quinyon going to be back. But got to shout out big Jalen Carter. And y'all want to know why I'm going to shout Jalen Carter out? Because last season when he first got there or whatever like that, everybody say the expectations that they had for him was too high. No, y'all ain't give the man time to even get comfortable and get his feet wet. Before y'all tried to say that the expectations y'all put on his career was too high. Jalen Carter all season long. Man, as a matter of fact, man, let me get a round of applause for Jalen Carter, dog. Shout out Jalen Carter, dog. Giving the boy a story from what he came from, all the trouble he almost got in when he was coming into the league, all that good stuff. That man single-handedly won that game for y'all. Him and Saquon. Saquon give you 205 on the ground in the snow, something Derrick Henry was supposed to do, but hey, 16 carries, 84 yards. I done did the math on it already for y'all. If you don't believe me, you divide 84 by 16. It's 5.25 yards a carry. You multiply that by 20 carries, that's 105 right there. If you want to goddamn add more to it, then you do the rest of the math yourself. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm off the Ravens. Don't get me back on it. Anyway, Saquon give you 205, and Jalen Carter wrecked the whole game by himself. Yeah, I'm worried about him. I'm worried about Jalen Hurts now. Y'all know I got my live over here too. You know what I'm saying? You know I jump back and forth. But you know what I'm saying? I'm worried about him. I am worried about him. I'm seeing Jalen Hurts. I'm worried about him. Because I'm seeing him missing open passes that he used to take them. I don't know why he ain't taking them now. Because he used to take them. That's what got him, you know what I'm saying? That what got his name popping or whatever. But now it's like he missing passes. It's like, bro, is you scared to throw it? You looking right at him, bro. He wide open. You ain't gonna throw it to him? What's going on? What's the malfunction? Plays where they easy first downs. He instead of throwing, he scrambled. He took off. He looked straight at him. Took off. I'm like, okay, all right, Jalen. But I'm gonna tell you now, that defense better be there to save y'all. That defense better be there to save y'all. Lamar choke artist. I ain't gonna say choke artist. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely a team effort to lose that game. But you know what I'm saying? 2 turnovers in the first half. And then to come out and have the stellar performance he had in the second half to even bring us back to be even possible to tie the game up was remarkable in itself. But like I say, I'm off that. I'm going to leave that alone. Moving on, though. Brian Robinson Jr., what I told y'all. What did I tell y'all last week when we was talking about them Commanders? And I said if the Commanders want to make a deep playoff run, somebody need to wake up. I said Brian Robinson Jr., got to wake up because he is the number 1 RB. That's exactly what I said. What Brian Robinson Jr. do? 77 yards, 15 carries, 2 tubs. Huh? If they want to make that deep playoff run, they need that boy. That boy Brian Robinson Jr. is a dog at that running back spot, huh? A dog, underrated, but a dog, and get busy. If they want to make this playoff run, he got to be big. He got to be big, and they got to be willing to keep feeding him. Got to be willing to keep feeding him. But boy, I'm telling you. And then De'Ami Brown, the number 2, he popped up out of nowhere. Soon as the playoffs start, he turned into an all-pro. Boy, where you been all season? Soon as the playoffs start, he turned into an all-pro, man. Round of applause for De'Ami, dog. Round of applause for De'Ami, dog. I'm telling you. The boy man, listen, man. Last game went off. When they played Tampa, he went off. Turn around, go into Detroit, he go off again. 6 receptions, 98 yards. Terry McLaurin steady going off. 4 receptions, 87 yards. If he ain't in your top 5 receivers in the league right now, I don't want to hit a list. Go crazy, Terry. Hit the brake, Terry. Sight. Turn up, Terry. Yeah. Let's go, Terry. I've been telling folk for years that boy was like that. The man got 1,000-yard seasons and them consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. And in the process of getting consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, he done had 12 different quarterbacks and 4 different OCs and 4 different head coaches. Yo, sir. Yo. They better know, man. They got to put some respect on Scary Terry's name, bro. If he ain't in your top 5, I don't want to hear it. I really don't want to entertain it. Then we get to the Lions side of the ball. We ain't even got to talk too much. Jared Goff had 313 yards. It ain't nothing. It ain't matter. They was empty calorie yards. They was empty calorie yards. You was playing catch up. That boy Jaden, that young boy in that offense, in that young offense over there in Washington had them ran a score up on him. You playing catch up. That's why you threw 3 picks. Trying to play catch up. You feel me? Jameer Gibbs had himself a day. He been balling all season, though. 14 carries, 105 yards, 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Jameson Williams tried to do his thing. Them boys tried to help. Amon Ra went and got him 137 receiving yards. Boys tried to help him out now. Tried to help him out. Jared Goff just would not allow it. He just wouldn't allow it. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, though. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Birthday gift, you know what I'm saying? Birthday gift, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I had to put it on because it seemed like the Baltimore Ravens forgot about Derrick Henry, so I just wanted to remind the world that he was there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm off the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys stop getting me back on them boys, man. I'm off them boys, man. I'm off them boys, man. So, yeah. You feel me? So then we had all that going on. So then, boom, we gonna go ahead and move on to the next, though, because I'm running the show on time, man. It was just, man, this weekend was just so lit, man. It was just so lit. I ain't even talk about Philly in the rounds. I really ain't got to talk about it, though, because it's like, you know what I'm saying? Even though the score was close, the game wasn't. You feel me? Y'all feel what I'm saying when I say that? You feel me? Even though the score was close, the game was never close. You know what I mean? But, you feel me? I don't know, man. Hey. Hey, they boys got to see Jada this week. That's all I know. They got to see Jada this week. I mean, that's all I know. That's what I'm ready to see. You know what I mean? So, moving right along, man. Moving right along, man. I mean, it ain't that they don't have enough. It ain't that the Rams don't have enough. It's one, they defense young. All them boys young. Like, them boys gonna be there for a while. You know what I'm saying? All them boys they took out, they drafted all them boys some young bucks. They gonna be there for a while. So, you know what I'm saying? Them boys really just learning, you know what I mean? It's really no IQ to it for them boys right now. It's just raw, you know what I'm saying? Raw talent. You know what I'm saying? They still got developing to do or whatever like that. The question is, the $1 million question with them Rams is, how many more seasons are you going to get out of Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford? That's the question. Hey, listen, man, I'm going to tell you, I really hope, you know what I'm saying? I see you saying Chiefs 3-peat. You know what I mean? I'm really hoping Josh go to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. I feel like, because like I said earlier, I don't think he's going to get this MVP this season. After the season he's had, which was an amazing season, he deserves something. But I really don't see him getting that MVP this season. Just out the strength, like I said, because Lamar Jackson got the first team All-Pro vote. Usually, you know what I'm saying, if you in the MVP running top, you know what I'm saying, top 2, top 1 in the MVP running, the All-Pro vote is really, the first team All-Pro vote is what usually, you know what I'm saying, determines it. So, you know what I mean? So I really do hope that Josh go and get this Super Bowl. So I can't get with you on the Chiefs 3-peat right now. But, man, y'all making me get sidetracked, man. Y'all making me get sidetracked, man. y'all make me get sidetracked, man. I'm trying to remember where I was, what I said. Oh, all right, yeah. But yeah, with the Rams, like I say, man, it's really not that they getting old. It's just they real young on the defensive side of the ball. And then, you know what I'm saying, as far as old, when you get to the offensive side of the ball, like I say, it really comes up to how many more good years are you going to get out of Cooper Kupp, and how many more good years can you possibly get out of Matthew Stafford. That's what it's going to boil down to with them. But as long as they got Matthew Stafford, as long as they got Puka, and as long as they got Cooper Kupp and a decent tight end, them boys going to be all right. Because that defense go develop, and it's definitely going to get better. Like I say, them boys just young right now. Yeah, Puka is definitely the face of that offense now. So we gonna move on along. I picked the Commanders in the upset against the Detroit. You know what I mean? And I picked the Eagles to beat the Rams. So on the divisional round picks, we went 3-4. We went 3-4. which brings us for the postseason to a record of 7-6. I'm tripping. 7-3. Which brings us to a record of 7-3. So championship round predictions. This when it get good right here. This when it get good right here. Cause boy, listen. When I tell y'all these championship predictions, y'all gonna be like, there is no way Kurt honestly and truly believe that it's gonna happen like this. I got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Buffalo Bills going to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs will not get a three-peat. Their three-peat chances will end this weekend in the hands of Superman himself, not Clark Kent. Superman himself will take the Buffalo Bills to the Super Bowl. They will play the Philadelphia Eagles. Those are my championship predictions. That's how we gonna rock, and that's what we going with, y'all. I hate to do this. Y'all know I wish Jaden Daniels could go all the way, because I've been with my boy since day one. You know what I mean? And right now, he is making history as a rookie. 2 wins on the road, back to back. Got his team in the championship round for the first time since 1991. One of the best rookie seasons we have ever witnessed already. He get to the Super Bowl all time. You hear me? So, it really hurt me to make that prediction. I really wanted to take the Commanders again in an upset. I really did. And I'm still going to be skinning and grinning if they do upset them boys. But I'm taking Philadelphia and the Bills in the Super Bowl. And I'm taking Josh Allen to win a nail-biter in the Super Bowl to get his first Super Bowl ring and first Super Bowl MVP. That's my final. We gonna see how it turn out. Y'all already know this is the Bigger the Pill podcast, baby. It goes down on the Bigger the Pill podcast, baby. If you missed tonight's episode, it will be recorded and released. Go back and check it out. You know what I mean? I'm honest. When y'all see what I said about my team, y'all will know he's an honest fellow. He's an honest fellow when it comes down to his craft. I love this craft. I love this game. You know what I mean? But y'all already know what time it is. This is the Bigger the Pill podcast. I am your host, Curtis McNeil. Y'all already know the bigger the headache, the bigger the pill, and you the pill, baby. That's anything you got going on in your life. Y'all already know, like, comment, and share. That's the only way the channel gonna grow. You grow with me, I grow with you, and we grow together. 2025, we going live, baby. I appreciate all the love and support. I'm glad y'all came in and rocked with me. And I'm up out of here. Y'all already know.